What is organizational culture? Organizational culture refers to the system of shared assumption, values, benefits, and shows people what is appropriate and inappropriate behavior. These values have a strong influence of employees' behavior as well as organizational performance. In fact, the term organizational culture was made up of popular in 1980s when Peters and Waterman's the best-selling book In Search of Excellence made the argument that company success could be attributed to an organizational culture that was devised the customers oriented and empowering and people oriented. Since the organization culture was become the subject of numerous researchers, studies, books, and articles, organization culture is still a relatively new the concept in contrast to a topic such as a leadership which has a history spanning several leadership which has a history spanning several centuries, and organizational culture is a young but fast growing area within the management. Now we are going to see about the importance of culture of your company. Organization culture affects all the aspects of your business from punctuality, tone to contract the terms and employee benefits. When workplace culture aligns with your employees, they are more likely to feel more comfortable. The supported and valued companies that prioritize the culture can also weather difficult times and changes in the business environment and comes out stronger. Culture is a key advantage when it comes to the attending the talent and outperforming the competition. The 77% of work consider a company's culture before applying the almost half of the employee would leave their current job for a lower paying opportunity. At an organization with a better culture, the culture of organization is also one of the top indicator of employee satisfaction. One of the main reasons that almost 2/3 and 65% of the employees stay in their job. Consider Microsoft and the Salesforce. The both technology-based the companies are world-class performance and admire brands. The both own this performance and admire brands of Microsoft known as for the cutthroat competitiveness under the State Ballmer has been the positive transformed by the State Nadella who have taken over the CEO of company in 2014. He embarked a program to refine that company. Culture, a process that unpended competitiveness in favor of continuous learning. Instead of proving themselves, employees were encouraged to improve themselves. Today, Microsoft marked a cap first with 1 trillion and it's again competing with the Apple, Amazon and one of the valuable companies in the world. Here we go. We are going to see about the qualities of great organizational culture. Every organization culture is different and it's important to retain that what makes your company unique. And however, the culture of high performing the organization and consistently reflect the certain qualities that you should seek to cultivate, such as. Here we are going to see about alignment. What is alignment? Alignment, it comes that when a company's objective and its employees' motivation are all pulling in the same direction. Exceptional organization work to build continuous alignment of their vision, purpose and again. And next, appreciation. What is called appreciation? Appreciation can take many forms, a public dons and note of thanks or even promotions. A culture of appreciation is one of the which is all the 12 members of frequently provided the recognition and thanks for contribution of others. And next we are going to see about trust. Trust is a vital organization with a culture of trust. Team members can express themselves and rely on others to they have their back of their try something new. Performance. Here we are going to see about performance. Performance is a key of great companies create a culture that means a business. In these companies, the talented employees motivate each other to excel and greater profitability and productivity the result. And we are going to see about resilience. Resilience is a key quality in high dynamic environment where the charge is continuous. A resilient culture will teach the leader to watch for the response to change in this case. And teamwork. What is called teamwork? Teamwork encompasses the collaboration and communication and respect between the team members. When everyone on the team supports each other, the employees will get more done and feel happier while doing it. And we are going to see about integrity. What is called integrity? Integrity is vital to all the teams when they rely on each other to make decisions. Interpreted results from the partnership. Honesty and transparency and critical components of this aspect of culture. And we are going to see about innovation. What is called innovation? Innovation leads the organization to get most of available technologies and resources and markets. A culture of innovation means that you apply the creative thinking in all the aspects of you apply even in your cultural behavior. And we are going to see about the psychological safety. What is called psychological safety? Psychological safety provides the support and employees need to take risk and provide the honest feedback. Remember that psychological safety starts at the team level and not at the individual level. So the manager needs to take the lead in creating a safe environment whenever the customers and comfortable feeling with contribution. Now that you know what is a great culture looks like, let's tackle how to build our own new organization. Creating a great organizational culture requires developing and executing the plan with clear objectives that you can work towards and measure. The following are the 8 steps that would serve the roadmap for building a culture of quantity that will deliver a long-term benefits across your company. Here we are going to see about the 8 culture which develop the organization culture. These steps to develop the organization culture. First one, excel in recognition. Recognizing the contribution of all team members has a far-reaching positive effects that has an organization culture. When everyone on the team recognizing the accomplishment of others, the individual starts to see how they are part of the whole event. The most jaded employee want to know their work of matter and they notice then they had appreciated. 76% of employees don't feel especially the recognizing by the superiors. Expect the agree when the organization makes the appreciate the employees part of its culture. Important merits like employee and management and retention and productivity improve. Number 2, enable employees' voice. Creating a culture that values the feedback and encouraging the employees' voice is essential, as failing to do that can lead to loss the revenue and demotivation of employees. First, you had to need collect a feedback using the right listening tools that make it easy for employees to express the feelings in the moment, like the pulse surveys, the workplace chatbots. Then analyze the result to see when the working and what is in your organization and act on those feelings. While they are still relevant, and not only doesn't this strengthen your culture, it leads to benefits like higher employees fulfillment and greater profitability. According to the Clutch survey, the 68% of employees who receive the regular feedback or feel fulfilled in their jobs, and Gulf have found the organization which manager who receive the feedback on their strength allowed 8.9% and greater profitability. And we are going to see about make your leader culture advocates. It's number 3. Your company's success in building a stronger workplace culture, it rates to hands of team leaders and managers. For example, if your workplace culture prioritizes with certain values and your leadership team doesn't exemplify them or even display your behavior and go against them, it undetermines the effort. The team members will recognize the dissonance between the state values and lived behavior. They may even start to emulate negative behaviors, and because they believe those behaviors have been rewarded by management. Number 4, live by your company. Your company values are the foundation of its culture. While crafting the mission statement is a great start, living by a company values means weaving them into every aspect of your business. This includes the support terms, HR policies and benefits, and programs that even out of office initiate the volunteers. Your employees, partners and customers will recognize the appreciate that your organization put its values into practice every day. You can also your own values shows that you're more than just a word, and incentives that employ you build the value-based culture you want to see. Forge the connections between the team members. It's number 5. Building a workplace culture that can handle the adversity and requires the establishing strong connection between team members. But the increasingly the remote tiers communication create those bonds can be challenging, and encouraging the collaboration and engaging in the team building activities. Even the workplace remotes are 2 effective ways to bring the team together and promote the communication. Look for and encouraging sharp personal interest between the team members, well, especially among those from different generation that might otherwise the difficult time relating each other. This can create a new pathways for understanding and empathy and are vital improving the communication, creative and even conflict reaction. Focus on having and leaving the department. Number 6. The great workplace culture are formed by employees who are continuously learning and companies that invest in staff developing and development trainings, initiative and coaching and providing the employees with new responsibilities are called the ways that show your team that you are invested in their success. Keep culture in mind from day one. It's number 7. When an employee's perspective doesn't match your culture company, the internal discord of likely to be the result. The organization should hire for the culture and reinforce it during the boarding process and beyond. Practicing and proceduring must be the taught and values should be shared. When hiring a question, a focus on culture feel like that matter to interview and why it is attracting to working at your company. But these questions shouldn't be like that sole determining factors when evaluating the candidate, as the best organization keep an open mind to deserve the perspective that can help to keep their culture fresh. Number 8. Personalize the employee's experience. It's most important as a modern consumers, you employees expect the personalized experience. So you need to focus on ways that help each other and team member identify with your culture. Tools like Plus surveys and employees journeys mapping are great ways to discover what your employees value and that their ideal corporate culture looks like. Take what you want and learn and tailor your action and personalize the employees experience of your team. Once you start treating your employees with the same care you treat your customer, a culture that motivates each individual to your organization to sure to follow. One business that has revolutionized the way of and its vision about its Google. Google has become known as the company with endless perks of its valued employees. Some of these includes coffee bars, free meals and lunch breaks, and even the option of to bring your pets to work. Google has the location worldwide and management embrace the idea that happy employee leads to productive workplace. The company's long-term success ties back the corporate culture and its values. So, thank you. So I hope that you have gained some idea about organizational culture. Thank you and see you all and again.